Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice Tee, and with the old tank commander, Frank, who's the range manager here. Frank's coming back from some hip operations, and it's been a hard road for him, and he's been, you know, very disconsolate with his golf swing because he's just, oh, I've lost all my swing and blah blah blah. But guys, he lost his swing because he lost the impetus requirement of the golf club to the golf ball. He was just very, very passive and very slow, and he'd lost the ability to hit at the golf ball. Now, I'm different to most coaches. I get people to hit at the golf ball because that's what you've got to do, and that will generate the maximum speed. So Frank's got his little impact bag here, which is just a carry bag, and it's quite interesting that on the bag it's got written, "Don't expect miracles." Well, we don't accept that, because we expect miracles and we create miracles. And what you'll see today is probably a little miracle, because Frank has gone from a very, very passive golf swing to one now that's got a little bit of explosive power. This is very much Henry Cotton-ish in what Frank is doing here. You can just tell me what you're feeling and what you're doing with the bag.
Well, I'm looking to see that I've got a good position. Ready to
but your emphasis and your intention is to hit that and basically just bang and just stop it there.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
Imagine that if I'd have played the shot, I've got a good release to go through. But I'm hitting this bag
as hard as I
can and as fast as I can.
And the good thing is, guys, when he gets in here, see what happens here? The lead shoulder gets up. The lead shoulder gets up because he's here, and I want him to replicate that and hit a few shots. Now, I want him to hit sort of 3 shots there, and then we'll just go over here and get him to hit a couple of shots. Now guys, we've got a really strong, as it always is here on the JH break, really hard into us right to left wind, and it's going to rain in a minute, so it's really tough conditions. So and I said to Frank when he started, he's just hit a couple of shots off camera, I said, Frank, you can't get to that green out there into the wind, and he actually got some onto the green. I mean, you just wouldn't believe that you could get it out there. But he's picked up, just let's show. This is Frank 77, he's same age as me, and he's had these hip operations, guys, and it's been quite a road, hasn't it?
It's been a struggle.
Yeah.
A real struggle.
And but you watch, he's got a bit of zip on the doodah here. Yep. Now guys, you've only got to hear that. I mean, that echoes around the paddock. I mean, now if Frank can put that on the ball, that's hammer time. Now, it's hard to put that on the ball because we normally don't put that on the ball. But I've got to cultivate in his thinking now what he's feeling here and the intention on that bag to the golf ball. He's got to feel that bag is the golf ball every time he hits it. Now, the aggression he shows there is nothing like what he shows when he hits a golf ball. He's picking up more, yeah, but we've got to transfer that to the golf ball. Just hit one more. Now guys, this is a lot of zip. And look at this position here. This is great. Now if he can just get that lead shoulder forward a little bit more. Now close your shoulder and just hit into the bag, hit into out. Perfect. High shoulder. Okay, now it's going to start to rain, so we'll go over here. And guys, it's really strong now. The wind is ridiculous. But Frank, you just get a good lie here and get a couple of balls, and just come here, Frank. I'll just. Yeah, it's okay. We'll beat it. I'll bring the camera over. Okay, Frank, now that's nowhere near the aggression that you had on the impact bag. Now remember that. Now what I want Frank to do and actually feel like the club is coming in and stopping at the ball like it does with the impact bag. Bang, he wants it to go through, and it'll go through. Okay, don't rush it, it's not going to rain. Yeah, well, it's not going to rain, just come back, settle down, hit it. A little bit anxious. Yeah. Yep. Still went dead straight. Okay, that's it. Perfect. Now guys, he's just hit a slinging draw. Now, perfect, really good shot, slinging draw. The only thing there was, he got a little bit of this and he just had a little bit of pull draw on it. Now all you got to do there, Frank, is keep that head back like you were doing on those early shots here, and that'll keep the lead shoulder up. But that was a really solid shot. That's down at the green. Yeah, remember the club goes out there. Yep, that's it, there it is. But remember, we don't want that feeling of the club going through here. We want the feeling of the club going straight at the ball. It's going to crush the ball, it's going to hit the bag. See it hit. Beautiful shot. Now guys, see what, yeah, that's fantastic. Now see what's happening? He's got a sort of a punch type shot look. Now we want to cultivate that. That's actually what Mr. X feels in his golf swing. He feels his golf swing is this long. You know, like 18 inches this side to a foot that side. That's where he wants all his impetus, and that's where we want it with Frank. And so he's getting a flat draw now. Okay, now just it's really hard here, guys, out of this. Now Frank, you're the manager. Any chance of influence, using your influence and get the bloody mower over here so the guys can mow something?
They're not mowing at the moment because the mowers are going to be ratchet after they mow all this
because
dry stuff.
Okay, because it just blunts all the...
blunts everything.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what, they're not doing any mowing.
Ratchet, guys, is a technical term for mowers getting the blades blunt. Technical Australian lingo. Yeah. Okay, now see it, and just whip the club at the ball. Ah, Frank, look at this. Look, go in the hole, please. Bounce up in the hole. Oh, he's hit that in this close. Hit it in this close.
And what the thought was, there to there to there.
Okay. Now all you need is your key for you. If you can cultivate that, and in the impact bag, the thought is just there. It's not anywhere else, is it? It's just there, and that's what you've got to cultivate to there. Just give me your club. I'm just gonna what I call jab punch this, exactly the same as Frank was doing. Here. It's exactly the same flight.
But better.
Well, Frank, I don't have any problem with my hips. I've got a little bit more speed. But it's exactly the same. Yeah. Do you want to hit a driver?
Yes.
Well, guys, this is interesting. We just cut Frank's driver down to 40 inches. We just did it a moment ago. I've got a tee, Frank, you just bring your driver. Guys, it's windy. It's really windy. I'm worried about it blowing the camera over. But Frank's nearly holed that shot. It's hit it in 3 feet. The same thing, Frank. Hit at the ball, not through it. Hit at it. Now this is the first hit with this club. We just brought it out of the workshop. First hit with it. What do we call that, a laser or what?
Yeah, it's a laser.
Yeah. Guys, it never moved a foot, just went dead straight. And that looks like, the good thing here, Frank, we're achieving the objective. That looks like your iron swing. It looks like the iron swing. You like this automatic ball teeing machine?
I do like it, yes.
It's an expensive model. Okay, now come back here and go through your preparation of alignment. Yeah, we're just going to hit it down towards the sheds.
Okay.
I don't think you'll kill anybody in the sheds. Or the hitting bays. Okay, now have a look at your target. All right, now remember, we're going to hit at it and that head's going to stay back. Hit at it. Wow. Okay, now Frank's, look at this, this is great. Frank's just hit a slight, now the wind is really hard left to right. He just hit a slight push. But guys, he got that ball up and that was motor and that got up in the air. Lots of flight, just face was just open a little bit. But It just would have been right side of the fairway, but really solid. Really solid. Now come back here. Now the same thing, we've got the impact bag, head back, and the club will turn over and we'll get the little...
Head back then,
no, it was good, yeah, but the club face was just open a little bit.
Okay, right.
Now how's the club feel?
Feels good. I like I like the length of it.
You love the length, yeah. Yeah. That first hit, guys, you're seeing it. Okay, now I like the hit. Now it got a slight drag there. Okay, now bear in mind, guys, there's a potential for a drag because Frank's not playing channel lock. Frank's got the ball in almost a conventional position. He doesn't play channel lock yet, and I don't want to take him down that road yet. But because the ball, solid shot, but typical of what can happen with a ball forward position, you can get that little drag. Now the shot was solid, but it was just a drag, wasn't it? But Frank's not, yeah, you know, I don't want to, you know, put everything on Frank at the moment, you know, change his golf swing and everything. All I want to do is get him hitting the ball again.
I hear you say Frank's not done.
Not what?
That's all right.
No, I didn't say that. I would never say that about my old mate.
Tee it down a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm going to bring it back.
All right, now remember, Frank.
I'm going to bring it back in the stance a bit.
Yeah, but not only that, but remember, you've got to hit out to the right.
Yep.
Even with a conventional swing, you've got to hit out to the right for you. Okay, keep that head back and we're going to whip it through. There you go. There you go. Over and out. The prosecution rests, Your Honour. Perfect little push draw into a very, very strong wind. Let me have a hit with that with our new club. Now guys, this is live stuff. This is happening. No edits here. Nothing. This is real deal stuff. And Frank has gone from hitting sort of, you won't mind me saying this, like, you know, semi-insipid type shots to giving the club a bit of a hit, haven't you?
Yep.
Now I'm going to do the same. I'm going to give this an impact bag. This is Frank's club. Woo-hoo! Wow, guys, the shaft in this club was a club shaft called the Fine One. It was out, it's a Japanese one years ago, and it was like about $600 about 7 or 8 years ago. It was just extraordinary. How good was that?
Wonderful.
You like that flight?
Oh, yeah. Teach it good habits.
Huh?
Teach it good habits.
Yeah, well, yeah. You do what you're supposed to do. Okay, come on. Very windy here, guys. And the bra's falling down. We just call those Xerox copies.
Yes.
That ball's moving 2 yards, 2 yard draw into that wind. Now guys, what do I feel about that driver? Sure, it feels light, but it doesn't play light. You know why? Because I'm close to the ball. I'm not away from it. And that's the other thing I've got to get Frank, is get Frank a little bit closer to the ball.
Yep, that's just what I was looking at.
But it doesn't matter what the shaft is. Well, it does. I mean, that's a different flight to my club, but because that shaft is much softer than mine, but suits Frank. Okay, no, I don't want to see, I want the club basically, Frank, just finishing here.
Yep.
I don't want it out here because that means you're too late with the hit. I want the hit to be really early. Just have another practice swing and finish the club about there. So it's like a punch shot. We won't get any rain, Frank. That rain's gone out to the coast. That's it, yeah. There. Oh, hey, see what happened there? The hand stopped, and see the club? Guys, this is what you've got to call it. If you can come in, this is trebuchet. This is trebuchet. Trebuchet, the big catapult, comes in here, stops, the rope and the rock keeps going. See what happened there with Frank? He went bang and the club went like that. So if you could actually feel, this is quite interesting. If you could actually feel that your hands were stopping there, look what the club does.
That's what I saw, yeah.
And that's what you do in the impact bag. We're trying to advance the club when we hit the impact bag. We're not trying to advance our hands. Wow. You see it hit, Frank? Into out. I think that ball was too high, wasn't it? Just the ball just went a bit high. Just hit a couple of proper balls. I think that ball was. But you actually stopped the club there.
I stopped it, yeah.
Okay, don't overdo it. See, Frank is really being the old tank commander. He does what he's told, but I don't want you to come in and totally stop it. I just want you to have the feeling of doing it. Down a bit.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
The ball still went straight, just went a bit high. Yeah. Wow. Look at this, guys. Can you do that? Can you guys do that? That's the way to do it. And then you go on from there to a little bit more. But if you can actually get that hit at the ball and release the club, you're on your way. I mean, that's. So what does it feel like, Frank? You've got to be able to isolate this as a feel.
Well, there was no feel actually. The thought was there that I was going to stop there.
Okay.
That was my thought. I'm not thinking of hitting the ball. I'm stopping there.
Okay. Well, I want that to be a byproduct, not a thought. I want your thought to be that you're going to smash that.
Righto.
That's a byproduct. Yeah.
Okay.
If you think you're going to smash that,
Yeah.
that'll happen.
Okay.
See, the cows are mooing their appreciation. Yes. Hit to the right, see it hit. Perfect shot. I mean, that's just gone. Just a bit under release, but perfect shot. But what's interesting is you're now getting good contact all the time, aren't you? You're getting good contact all the time. Okay, now just come back, address it if you're going to hit a shot on the golf course. I come back and say, okay, I know where I'm going.
Okay. Am I making a big shot?
Yeah, and we're going to go impact bag thought.
Okay.
That's good, Frank. Get that lead shoulder up, yeah. Hit into out. Again, the prosecution restaurant. Look at that.
That's good.
Oh,
That's what I'm after, John.
that's what everybody's after. He says that's what I'm after, because that's the ultimate golf shot. That's a good, hard, flat draw into the wind. And see that, guys? He's finishing the club out here. So the interesting thing about all this is that this is the first time we've tried this today. You've seen this happen in situ, in actuality. You can achieve these type of results within this time frame. You don't have to have myriads of lessons. You don't have to hit thousands of golf balls. All you have to do is, when you practice the right thing and be committed to what you're trying to do. Understand what you're trying to do. Don't let the mind wander and dissipate the intention or the commitment. Frank is doing exactly what we're trying to do here, and he's achieved the ultimate result. Now guys, what we did today as well, and I might just do it while I'm on camera here. Guys, I cut a 3-wood down to, my driver's 40 inch, I've cut this down to 38 and a half. 38 and a half 3-wood. Look at this. Where's my 7 iron?
Is that it there?
No, this is a 6 iron, okay. This is a 6 iron, right? Same length as a 6 iron. 7 iron's 37 and a half. 6 iron's 38. So that's 38 inch 3-wood. There you go. 38, look at this. It's a toy. Haven't hit it, guys. Watch this. Okay, Frank, you can give the commentary. First hit, guys, there.
Well, you've gone straight between the goalposts.
Yep.
A tiny little draw.
Yeah.
which is typical of your shot. But it was into the breeze,
Yeah.
and it's fairly strong at the moment. But that was a
But that's normal 3-wood distance, isn't it? There's no difference in that
no.
to a normal 3-wood.
That's right. There's no difference except you're more comfortable with your shot,
Oh,
and it's just a beautiful shot.
and guys, the reason that I can do that now is this, because I'm really close to the ball here, and that'll be the next thing we'll do with Frank. But you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and we're prepared to build it in 2 days. But that's the next step for you. We'll get you. You've still got a little bit of this. I'd like to get a little bit of this, and that'll make the. Oh, and the other thing, what did I do? Okay, guys, here's another hybrid that I cut down today. It's a 18-degree hybrid, and it's 7-iron length. It's 7-iron length, 18-degree hybrid, 7-iron length. Haven't hit it. We only put the grip on it a while ago, Frank, didn't we?
Yep.
We haven't hit it. It does, but guys, you know what it feels like? It feels like the Cobra 1-length hybrid. It's exactly the same length. Exactly the same shape as the 3-wood. Not quite as long, probably, I don't know, maybe 15 yards shorter, something like that. But exactly the same shape. And this club is not weighted up to where it's got to be, guys. So, and when I get the right flex of shaft, right weight, the right shaft weight, and the right lie. I mean, the lie's not. See, as the club gets shorter, the lie should become more upright. And that's why a sand iron is the most upright club in the bag, because it's getting closer to you and it's shorter. But we really invariably don't take that into consideration. That's amazing. That, I mean, I could just play with these golf clubs. Everything is just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Final comments, Frank. So going forward, you would say that in your practice sessions, now you would have a warm-up on the practice bag.
On bag, yep.
To get the feeling,
Mm-hmm.
to get that stopping there, and then take that into the game. Try and hit the ball. Don't try and swing through it, just hit at it. Now, I've always said in channel lock that my intention is always to hit the golf ball, because that's the only thing I can control. I can't control it after I've hit it. So I don't want to think about it going to the target. I just think, okay, I want to put the club on the ball because I can control that. You know, there's no point thinking about what I can't control. And so I'm actually hitting at the golf ball. I'm trying to hit the golf ball. I'm not trying to swing through it, not in the slightest. And as before with Frank with that, I wonder if I can do that hold that driver like you did. Why not? We're here, why not try it? I don't think I can do it as good as Frank did, but we'll give it a go. You were here. Oh, see that club then? Wow. Here we go. Oh, look at that flight, another goal. Wow. Just flat, huh? But guys, like rifling type shot into that wind. And that's interesting. It goes lower when you do that, because you've got more of a down hit on it, I guess. Not so much a down hit, but a more level shot. That was exactly the same shape, the same goal between those two things out there, only about 5 yards wide and apart, and it's the same. That's interesting. Did you see the bend on that shaft? Is that look like it's bending? I'll try and overdo this. Oh, okay. I've got a bit more speed on, and I think that's why it's taking it through further. I would find it really hard to stop there. And that's just the field one. Okay guys, that's a live adjustment for Frank's swing, but the results were extraordinary. I mean, he nearly knocked the ball in the hole down there, and I said, you won't get anywhere near that green, Frank, and that's all he's got to say. And the old tank commander, when he practices, 3 shots for effect. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and then 1 on the target. 3 for effect. Okay guys, thanks Frankie.